Hey guys, it's Snipezy, welcome back to Control Ultimate Edition. So last time we reached the end of the main story of the game, so if you want to check that out, make sure to click the link that's in the description, or you may see an info card up there somewhere, so that you can check out the ending for the game, or just play through the playlist. If you haven't seen the game, definitely do that, because the story's awesome, it's really cool, and it was a very crazy, mind-bending ending. Not quite the epic boss fight that we were hoping for, but it's all good, it's fine. I think it's a nice ending, and it progresses more the story, because the story is not over yet. There's more to go. There is the DLC, the Foundation, as it's called, and there is also AWE, and that is kind of separate. It's like its own little story, but it connects to Alan Wake, which is really cool. So we're definitely going to be checking those out. New mission, the Foundation. Talk to the board. So before we actually do the DLC, we're going to be taking care of some things that we left off last time that we didn't take care of. So, what a mess. Talk to the plants and all the other what a mess missions. So, that's the plan. And we also have all these upgrades to sort through quickly. My goodness, because we had a lot of enemies to fight at the end. There was like a lot of them. I was kind of surprised, and it would have been cool if there was like some sort of like final boss moment for the game instead of like waves of enemies, but yeah, it is what it is, it's fine. Look, I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of the Control, Jesse Faden, and an updated picture. Looking very sharp. Oh yeah, the slide projector, so objects of power, we put a stop to it. Redacted, redacted, redacted. The object is a object of power with a vertical slide projector, yeah. With a vertical tray, the object creates the Dr. Darling presentation. The only to success we reduced the effect resulted in the capture of the Dr. Darling presentation. Object has not been successfully bound. The power utility of this object does not require binding. Discovered when the Bureau responded to something. So the ordinary AWE. So see AWE 24 case file for more information. Many of the accompanying were the entirety of the something was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional or other altered materials. Yeah, and we pretty much know the full story of that. Trench Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our presentations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. The eyes will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Zachariah. And then we've got two here, so endless grind and the future. Okay.
My reflection trapped in the darkness of the coffee I nurse. The rain turns the lights of the city into a mosaic on the windows. The day's paper lists all the things wrong in the world. The list grows longer by the day. The difference between the morning and the night: coffee, whiskey, no other difference. The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It feels like I just closed my eyes. It's dark. I sit up on the bed in the gloom. I get up, I shower. The driver waits for me downstairs, takes me to the oldest house. An old man stares at me in the car window. It's raining. It's dark. Late at night, he brings me back here. It's not a home, it's a room where I sleep in, waking up just as tired as I was before going to bed. Endless grind.
I think it's to say that he doesn't feel like home is home. And, well, then again, there was that point where there was story and he was basically saying, this is like my new home now, because he lost everything. Like, there was, and I totally didn't remember this, but he basically was saying he had a lot of regret because he accidentally brought back something with him from the oldest house from the FBC, and it managed to take a hold of his wife and his daughter, and sadly they both passed away. So I think he holds a lot of guilt, and especially because he lost his family and now he's all on his own, and the only family he has now is the FBC. But it is a very back and forth for him where he's just like, you know, similar to Dr. Darling, like rinse and repeat, trying to just like get answers and everything to do with the oldest house and all the weird stuff that goes on. The future from the board. Okay. You have beaten the not you. Good work, Victory. The way the board speaks is funny through the text. It makes me laugh. Like how some of the words are sometimes. Well, we may be the one in charge, looking fancy, but we still hold a gun in this house. Just like America, we'll hold a gun in our hands, just in case we need it.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
Wait, what? Where did that come from? I haven't seen that movie. I think, isn't it the one that's based off the Stephen King book? Shawshank Redemption. I've heard it mentioned quite a lot. It's like supposed to be an iconic movie. And I could be totally wrong, but I think it's like about a guy that breaks out of prison or something like that. But yeah, I could be totally wrong. I'd have to Google it and everything. So, I think we have to talk to Emily. It might be for the foundation. Oh, talk to the board. Where's that? Hotline chamber. Oh, yeah, that's cool. The hotline chamber.
Yeah, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list any date of death.
Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible. I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with the whole department during the shift. The department head was found.
Here we go.
Jesse, good to see you.
Yeah.
We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and
Because he's in a coma.
through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... yes! Yes, I accept.
Yes.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
Mhm.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
All right. Cute.
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research.
Mhm.
That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Jesse as director, Darling's Fate, Dunn's Condition, HRA failure.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us.
Hmm.
They were in my head. I saw terrible things.
Uh,
I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on.
okay.
Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be
Me.
Oh wow, okay.
you.
Oh,
Hedron is dead.
maybe
I'm
it's...
assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active.
Yeah.
At least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to follow, but I think what happened was, we were, I don't know, like, we thought Polaris was in that container at the end of the game, and I think it turned out to be Hedron, because that's when the hiss got a hold of Jesse and then affected everyone else, but we were able to push it back, and I think Polaris helped us get out of it, because she knew we were in danger. So I think, you know, because Polaris is a resonant being similar to Hedron, I think Polaris is the one that's powering up the HRAs. So, not that, yeah, so kind of Jesse in a way, yeah. But I think it's Polaris in a way. But I think with Polaris and Jesse, they're kind of like one and the same, and not at the same time. They kind of like work together. In an essence, I think that's the best way to put it. So let's do this.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the
Good.
Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Yeah. Yeah, let's ask about Darling's fate.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
Yeah.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality.
Yeah.
This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Maybe.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Yeah.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair.
That's got me
He waited
thinking.
a long time for me.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Alright. So, this might not be completely accurate because this is the AI overview with the search term on Gemini with Google search. But it says here, and because it's going to be connected to Control from this game, and it says that Resonant is going to be a sequel where you play as Dylan, searching for his sister Jessie in a paranormally warped Manhattan after threats escape the FBC. The plot focuses on Dylan with weapons and his own evolving powers to fight reality-bending cosmic entities while confronting his past and trying to retain his sanity, his humanity. Open-ended game set after the original, expanding the universe and lore. So, it could go, yeah. I mean, maybe it's after he wakes up. That could be the possibility. Because the oldest house is set up in New York, in Manhattan. So maybe that's what's happening, is that the hiss has, like, managed to spread from here to the outside world because they didn't want that to happen in this part of the game. And maybe that's what happens in Control Resonant, is that somehow it leaks out into the real world. Unless it's dreams, it could be in his head, like he's, you know, unconscious, but from what I've seen in the trailer, you know, he looks a lot different compared to this game. Like, he's got hair, he's got a beard, so maybe he was stuck in unconsciousness for, like, quite a long time, and I'm guessing you can grow hair during that state. I don't know.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board.
Yeah,
What was he hoping to accomplish?
that was the hiss.
Since they arrived, hiss have been corrupting objects of power,
Yeah.
which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
Yeah.
It still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Cool.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Girl. Okay, so let's talk to you. Hello, Arish.
I heard you closed the Hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. And if we could just flush out the stragglers.
Yay. Okay. Let's ask him about the projector.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew.
Yeah.
Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
Thank Christ for that.
Good.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Alright. And we got this cool new outfit as well, which is nice. I think it's called the Director outfit. So we got civilian, and then director suit, and we've already got some of these from before. Ah, yeah, office assistant, golden suit, urban response. I really like the golden suit. I think that one's my favourite so far. I know there's another outfit that you can get, but I can't remember how you're supposed to get it. So let's see. Shield boost. Kill enemies in executive, yeah.
Fuck, this place is amazing.
Abilities, okay. I'm gonna improve the duration of levitate, I think. We got 2 points left. Alright, I think that's good.
Pain in the ass sometimes.
Do we have enough materials to do them? No, we need more corrupted samples for the spin. Okay. Can't upgrade that. Okay. So, I'm thinking... Maybe I should... Oh, there's more. Variants in... Oh yeah, it was the thing that we picked up earlier. I'll share my thoughts on what we'll be doing in a minute. So, analysis of Hiss threat part 5. Hiss corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in a undiscovered linear progression, leading towards what? Additionally, Hiss entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of Hiss corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Yeah, because that's what we're trying to figure out now, because the Hiss is still around, but we need to eliminate it. And it seems like we weren't successful with that, if I had to guess. Oh, okay, alright. You know, because we got the sequel and everything, so. Let's see, so that's in research, containment, pump system, maintenance, research. And then we got using charge. Sorry, executive. What weapons am I using right now? Grip and charge, okay. Alright, okay. I'll probably quickly try and get these objectives done, because I've had them for a long time, and the rewards are actually quite good, so I can quickly do those. And then we'll do the what a mess missions. But yeah, there's another outfit that we can get, and I'd like to try and see if I can figure out how we can get those. Oh, hello. Wait, where are the other ones? Oh. I'm pretty certain I found everything, unless there's like doors that I couldn't unlock earlier. I wish there was a way to see on the map if there was like any locked doors, kind of like what Resident Evil does. I think that would be a really good idea. I mean, they could have marked it off with something like, I don't know, yellow. something like that would have totally made sense. Oh yeah, we didn't go this way before, did we? Mold. Hidden location. I can't remember if I checked this area properly. We had that boss fight in here. Tamashi. It was like the first time we fought him. Ah, there we go. Tea time. There's blood everywhere. Oop. Didn't quite mean to do that. Oh, nice. You can't get me up here. Oh, alright. Oh my god, I swear. This gun is a bit self-destructive sometimes. Because of the radius of the blast, it's a bit Gotta watch when we use it. Sometimes it's a bit better if we're further away. You know, like not too close to the enemy. But did we get that document? Tea time. Yes. Hey Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about it, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Golf on Sunday. Tea time. we go. Research. Bureau alert. Maybe I'll do that, since I never did them. Whilst they're doing side stuff, you know? Oh dear, what? Just need one. Oh. No, okay. Just need one more.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious
You got what's coming to him.
staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weapons.
Oh yeah, that's the hotline chamber. Okay, you know what? Let's answer the phone whilst we're here.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling.
Crisis. Uh-oh. Maintenance.
Problem in the foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
There's something's not right in maintenance. Alright. Ah, yeah, it's the office. Cool. I'll see if I can quickly get one more kill. I'll go to Dead Letters this time, I think. Alright, so we got that done. Ooh, charge blast boost. Our first purple one as well, or pink. Pierce mode, maybe. Maintenance. It's a basic common material. Containment. I don't know. Distorted. Excuse me. That'll do for now. Because it's materials, yeah, okay, that's fine. Common, uncommon materials might be a good one. Okay. We'll compound herb. Alright. So we now have purple, which is called Infinite. So I think this might be one of the highest rated ones so far. There might be more above it, but I can't remember if there is or not. But it's currently the strongest upgrade we have for the weapon mods. So, projectile speed... That's the blast, okay. Yeah, we'll go for the radius. But I will change to Shatter. Right. Then let's go to dead letters, just get the last kill and then move on to the next. Oh yeah, there's something hidden here. It's gone, yeah. Oh yeah, we never went in here. Executive was the one that we didn't really investigate that much as we progress further. Here we go. Alright. So, spin rate of fire boost. Nice. Executive. Hiss distorted though. Without getting. Maybe. It's a 4 though, I see anything. Charge. No. Shatter. Yeah, we're using that, so why not? Okay, so let's go to research. So we can do that mission. So we can finally do it. Parapsychology. So, oh yeah, this is the mission, because we can finish off a personal protection, like the alarm thing that shows up. We can just do one of these missions. I can't remember what we get as rewards for them. Secure the area, protect the remaining. Ah, okay, cool. We gotta protect them. Oh, I hate those things. Oh no. One room's down. Two of them. Oh no! Don't you dare die. Yeah. Okay, good thing you're alive. Oh wait, you were the enemy. Oops. Oops. Well, we did the mission, so I don't know if we got anything special for it. Maybe more rewards. I wasn't quite paying close attention, but it's okay. Yeah, let's go for that one. Alright, so that's done. Probably just better rewards, honestly. Okay, so we've got plants. Where are you currently? Research. Alright, so which one is in research? Talk to the plants. Central research. Okay. Okay. So we gotta talk to plants.
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong. I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
So I think we're looking for those sorts of shapes of the plants. There you go.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much. I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Pretty. I think we're halfway done.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
It'll be nice to see if Jesse and Dylan reunite as a family.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
That's the radio. Ah, that's a different
Your
shape.
chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. We're good listeners.
I'd make a change, wouldn't it? People that listen. I think it's just these now that are in maintenance. Yeah, I'm probably gonna see if I can max out levitate, just in case we need it. Anyways, let's go to maintenance. Ooh, okay. So probably over here.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Oh yeah, she said the same thing last time, didn't she? Clear the mold. Oh, it's not in here though. Okay, so my PC just crashed, and I think it was due to my graphics card, and I think it gets a little bit overwhelmed sometimes. I think
Mold's gotten in here too?
it possibly overheats
Let's get cleaning,
sometimes,
she
and
said, cocking her gun.
it causes like the PC just to fall through, and it's just blank screen and fans going crazy. So I think it just gets a bit overwhelmed. I mean, I did get this graphics card second-hand-ish, but it was in very good condition. It is a good graphics card, but I think I definitely need to try and invest into a new one at some point, but they are so expensive, man. Like, it's crazy how much the powerful ones cost, so I'm like, just gotta make do with what I got. This problem again. Let's deal with this first, so the blockage. So clear the molds, the clog, there you go. Right, yeah, I need to go over here.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
I can't remember if this was open before or not. Oh yeah, Mr. Clog is down there. Oh, I see. It's a little puzzle. Activate the draining pump. How do I do that? Oh. Go to the lower level and push back
We
the
should go
clock.
down there to clear out the rest of it.
Yeah. Ew.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
We're getting a lot of ability points for these, which is great. Oh, the water cooling simulacrum. Okay. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any ever previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. This item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This occurs only when it is unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula blah 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 causes this item to reveal itself by shuddering. By shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the bureau's arrival to the object's house is unknown. Maybe it's giving like a reference to prop hunt, and kind of like what they did in Prey from Bethesda. That's a really good game, by the way. Prey is such a good game because I think it's like a reboot to like the old Prey game, and Bethesda, yeah, they did an amazing job with Prey. It's such a cool and interesting game, like how it works and the environment itself, and they basically did a real life 2-scale elevator, and it's wild. Oh. Right, where's this mold to clear? Mold growths around the coolant pumps. Around the coolant pumps. Oh. Those little things. I think I remember this now. They're kind of like green in color. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's an item box up there. Okay. I'll probably have to look at where this is, because I don't know where this last bit of mold is. Alright, so it should be lower down over here. Yeah, I can see it over there.
That should slow it down.
There you go. Yay. We did it. And I think now I'm gonna start getting rid of stuff that's like not really strong. I'll keep accuracy because it's the only one we have. Might be handy. So now I need to go to the medical wing in containment. So I wonder what this one will be, if we have to pop them or if we have to fight enemies. Probably pop them. Perhaps the things, the slime, I don't know. Right. Yeah, it doesn't look close, but this is the quickest way to get there from logistics. It's just a bit of a trek to get to this point. Alright.
Mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Yeah, sneaky. Thought so. So I'm guessing it's 6 again. Right, it's 2. 3. This should be easier since it's a smaller area. 4. 5. Not in here, is it? No. Oh. So what's that gonna do if it's on our side? Oh, I think it's healing us, or it's keeping our health up. New bureau alert. Ah.
Slow it down.
Yay. The mold is done. And there's something I'd like to look at as well, concerning the outfits, because I think there's one that I'm missing. And it's the one that we saw in Self-Reflection that the fake Jesse was wearing. Okay, let's get this. And more health. There you go. And then I'll probably get the C's duration as well. Okay. That's saved. Alright. So I'm gonna have to fast travel back to executive, and then I'm gonna have a look at where I can get the outfits. Because there's one that I haven't gotten yet. So acquire clearance level 6 and complete self-reflection side quest. Then pick up the outfit from the mannequin in the lab. Oh, okay, so I never picked it up. Oh yeah. That's why, yeah. So, synchronicity. Mirror testing. Alright. And we can... There's another outfit that we can get as well. And I think it's quite easy to get. Oh, there's people here now. Wow. Oh, so you can go through the mirror. Okay, that's cool. That was like the puzzle thingy with the mirror, and I don't really know how to do it. It could be that. To Marshall, to Marshall. Oh, that's it. Okay, right, let me take a picture of that. See if we can solve that. It might be backwards, but I'll take a picture of it. That's pretty cool. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, you can go through the mirror. Love that. Okay. Let's follow this sequence. Okay. So there is just a line at the top. The right side is full, like that. And then the bottom is full as well. And there's a line on the left side. I think that's it. That's what it looked like. Maybe it's backwards, like mirrored? Yeah, it's a reflection. Okay, cool. Nice. That's really cool. So I don't know if the mannequin is in here or if it's through the mirror. That'd be nice. Ah, there we go. This is it. Asynchronous. That's cool though that there's people here now. Since we secured the area. Okay, let's go back to top. So there's also the janitors. Oh. Yeah, this looks cool. I want to wear this one for a bit. Yeah, that's nice. We look a bit like a Jedi. So complete What a Mess side quests for Artie, ending with another one. So during which the outfit can be picked up from the janitor's office. Okay. Let me see. Right, we might just have to go to the janitor's office. Oh, it's Mason's, right? Coolant entrance. I know it's close to ventilation, isn't it? At the janitor's office, yeah. This is closest, okay. And then there's another outfit for doing all 3 tiers of the expedition on Songmaster Jukebox. I'm not doing that anytime soon. Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not anytime soon. Well, yeah, I think I want to be a bit more prepared for it. And to be honest, I might just do it on an easy difficulty because I find that mode difficult. It can be a pain sometimes. Wait. Wait. Oh, because I'm here, aren't I? Yeah, I can go this way, I think, can't I? Actually, no, I can't. Yeah, just go for ventilation. Oh, cool. And apparently that is a outfit that you can get in the DLC. I never knew that. Okay, so we're here. That door's locked. Locked from the other side. Oh yeah, it's that weird door, isn't it? It's frustrating. Yeah, this is it, I was like, am I in the right area? Yeah. So, there might be something here, I could be wrong though.
Ati's still gone.
Ooh.
I get the feeling he had more of an agenda than he let on. Did he already get what he was here for?
Just like him, take a break.
This is what being a janitor is all about.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the exclusives as well, we have these. So the tactical response outfit was a pre-order bonus. Okay, we'll go over those in a moment. We got this.
I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
And we got a ton of ability points. Oh, we never went in here. Nice, okay. Okay. Weird. Locking itself like that. Quick run. There we go. We made it. Okay, so I think that we got all the outfits now. Apart from the expedition gear outfit, but it's whatever. If you want to get it from the jukebox stuff, go ahead. But for me, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm alright. I mean, the outfit's like, I think it's a bit meh. I think this one is probably the coolest one that you get from the self-reflection quest, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And the lucky one, I do like the gold suit. So we got janitor's assistant. Yeah, and that's the normal one. And then we got the suit, the asynchronous suit. Asynchronous. And then we got the director's suit, so we get that for completing the game. Tactical response. So tactical response, apparently, Let me see if I can go down here. It is a pre-order bonus for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Available for users on PC since March of 2025. Wow, I did not know that. And day one bonus is the Astral Dive suit. That was the day one bonus. Is available on PC. So maybe the PC is like the best version now. And then the Urban Response is the bonus for Control Digital Deluxe Edition on PS5, available for all users on PC. Yeah, maybe I missed those outfits. I don't know. I don't know if I did actually like have them at the time. I don't remember them. And then the golden suit, acquire clearance level 5 and complete the luck and probability Easter egg in research sector, which we did. We've already gone over the suit. That's basically complete self-reflection, pick up from the mannequin. And then candidate P7. So clearance level 6 and pick up the outfit from a locker in the room labeled P7 in the prime candidate program area of the containment sector. And then janitor's assistants, we got those ones. So you basically have to do all of his water mess side missions, and then you go to his office and you get one final one to get the outfit, take a break in maintenance. Expedition gear, already talked about that. And then office assistants, complete the main story of Take Control. Yep. And then Director Sue, as we saw at the very end of the game, we were given that when we completed the main story. And there is a DLC outfit as well in AWE. It's like some sort of fancy looking suit, and you have to do certain stuff in order to get it. And the suit is okay. I think it's alright. I mean, it's kind of cool. It depends on people's taste, I guess. But we're gonna go for this one. I think this is my favorite one, as well as golden suit. Pretty cool. There is another. I think. Is there another outfit? I feel like there isn't. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. There is something else cosmetic that you can unlock. I don't think it's in the base game though. I think it's in the Foundation. So I'm gonna try and do that because it's very difficult to try and do it, and I've never done it myself properly just from playing the game. You know, just far too difficult for me. Wait, that's a... Huh? Cost of 2? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, more health. Oh, I guess that's why, because 30%, 15%, so more upgrades. Yeah. Okay, great. And that was free. Perfect. So I think now, in terms of the upgrades, I'll probably increase energy and launch, then go for shield, because I sometimes use shield. It can be super helpful, and the shield rush is pretty cool as well. Yeah, so we got our cool suit on, and I think we're ready to properly start the Foundation. And I'd say if you want to follow like the plot of the story, the Foundation is like the post-game DLC, so you can do AWE at any point that you want to do it, but I think it'll be cool to do the Foundation first, and then after that we can do AWE, which is linking to Alan Wake and those games. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, and then we'll start the Foundation DLC properly. We'll progress it and see what it's like, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, let's find that door, and it's in maintenance. So, Foundation. We already found the fast travel, which is nice.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
Oh.
So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Let's do it. So this is the foundation now. This whole thing is gonna be DLC. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Yep. And why is it so dark?
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Ooh. Look at the rocks.
The crystals are kind of pretty.
Oh yeah.
Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
So Northmore, he was the director before Trench. And we heard like a few things about him. Yeah. Oh. What's that? Red sand again. Restricted site delta.
The Foundation.
Marshall! We haven't heard from you in so long.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Okay.
Bottom of the oldest house.
Yeah.
Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Yeah. That's not good.
So the piss found their way down here too, huh?
It's like the vampires. Gross. Okay. So oh right, yeah. We'll come back to that. probably can't go this way. Ooh, okay. Let us cleanse. So that chest is blocked somehow. Cave paintings. On art and time. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depict events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible. I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. Sorry, I probably said that wrong. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these? Or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of screwing my results. So perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present, and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? Yeah, I remember there's some sort of pattern for this thing. I can't remember what it is though, because it unlocks that. But yeah, I can't remember what the sequence is. Come on, PC, behave. Unless it's a reference to this drawing. Like, maybe we make a triangle shape. That's it. I like that the shield, it reflects the environment that you're in as well. It's a very nice touch. Oh, hello. Oh, you're new. Oh my goodness gracious, that's good. He was right behind me. Oh my god, they're mad.
sequences now.
His sharpens. Yeah, and they can throw the weapons. That's crazy. Okay. Oh dear. I'm not sure what the sequence is for this thing. Like maybe we can find a document that answers how to solve it. I remember having to look at it because I had no clue. I think there might be an achievement for it, but I can't remember. Anyways, we're over here now. Beware of toxic gauge, is it? Frick, I can't say the word. Is it geishas? 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 Whatever the frick they're called. There's something behind there. Foundation accident. Okay, contract issue. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow who we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. That the docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventurer's exploration days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him up and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in rappelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders into this stuff that we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus Talbot. Oh. So we finally got shifting fragments. And we're getting some new stuff. So they were trying to get people to help them from the outside.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, are they fighting the hiss? Yeah, they're fighting the hiss. Yeah, now we're getting into more variety of stuff. Something up there.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Crossroads.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
Go where you wanted to.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Crossroads.
Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Investigate the nail. Alright. Health boost. Nice. There we go. Ooh, foundation. So using spin, kill hiss distorted. Kill enemies without dying in the foundation. I can do that. Masons, we're gonna be able to do that. Snipers, maybe? Using spin, kill distorted. Get rid of that one. Yeah, that'll do. Corrupted.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting.
Let's go over to that because I can hardly hear because of the control beacon. Let's have a look. So 36, 45. Whoa, this is so small. And then this, wait. Yeah, 45, yeah. Okay. And then this is recovery 50%. Get rid of that one. Alright, that'll do. Field research on astral entity, astral copy. So compiled by Emily Pope. Okay. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Yeah. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities, when binding objects of power in the astral plane, indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to Hiss corruption. Yeah, They were fighting the Hiss.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Oh, we don't even know the rules.
Alright
But we
then.
did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structured.
Right. There must be a way to get rid of the stones somehow. Ley lines. Foundation pillar. Alright. Let's read these things first. Okay. So Theodore Ash. Oh, we heard his name before. Okay. So on the nature of the pillar. The pillar found in a crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Frood would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Moore's essay on dynamic layers, structures with structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic palace. Or phallus, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. And Ley Lines, also by Theodore Ash. On ley lines and their energies, for all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. No idea. But that seems wrong. The esoteric, oh yeah, the esoteric world abhors coincidence. Fancy words. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them, polar north, or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much loaded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Fufnir once believed him to be. Alright. Alright. Oh. An upgrade? Only one is permitted. Which will you choose?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
What is this? Will grant shape, manipulate, fracture, undo. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. So I can either create or destroy. I'd like to make. I think we do get both, but it requires progression. Complete the astral plane challenge. That's really cool. I totally forgot about that. So just like that. Expand crystal growth by using RB. Oh wow, I'm the first one to acquire this power. And then certain crystals scramble after being constructed. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think the crystals, they're kind of like time limited, so you can't stay on them forever. Oh, dangerous sharp objects. Like that. Snooping is forbidden. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm really glad I picked this one. Because, I mean, sprouting crystals out from the ground? Yes, please. And then the other one is basically, it just allows you to break them. That's all that's special, really. But yeah, that's it. We have our new power. And they were...
Let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail.
Yes.
It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside.
Yeah.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Yeah. So, the rock thing over here. Can we use our power? No. It might require the destroy thing. Alright. Got 2 ability points, so yeah, we don't have the thing here. I'm gonna save at points. Nothing that I want so far. So we can go to any of those destinations. We can go left or right. So we've got either reach the warehouse path or reach the base camp. Okay, hotline, rituals, and I think this is like our goals for this. Locks, keys, keep socket as here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help. Situation information is subject to change. Yeah, it was a bit hard to follow because I was like doing all the upgrade stuff, but I think the ball just telling us what we're supposed to do whilst we were using our new power, and basically Jesse gave us the rundown to be like, we need to take care of 4 locks and it will stop the astral plane from bleeding into the oldest house and the foundation. And yeah, it's like it's bleeding into the foundation, but if it carries on, it will reach the oldest house. So we got to take care of it. So I'm not sure how long we've been going for. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, so we've been going for about 2 hours now, and I know we haven't done too much of the foundation itself, but we can try and see if we can get it done in the next video, like the full story and stuff. Since we've done like the first main mission of the foundation, we have 2 more, and there's also some side mission stuff as well, so we'll see how we get on. I'll probably add them on, see how long it takes. It's possible that the DLC, this one may be 2 videos, or hopefully 1. Like it might be just like a longer video in total or something like that. But I think this is a good start to like ease our way into the foundation, into the DLC, and we also did some extra content stuff after finishing the main story. So yeah, we'll be jumping back into the Foundation DLC on Control Ultimate Edition in the next video, so I'll see you guys then.